Hello everyone, this is the project of the Group 51, a cloud system to search scenario about COVID-19. Now let's begin to talk about that. This system is based on the foundation of Melbourne Research Cloud. Based on the MRC, there are 4 instances to consist of the system. All of them have 2 cores and 9 GB RAM, which can satisfy the requirement of the project. To manage instances of MRC in local PC, we use Ansible Playable with OpenStack API to complete the creation of volumes, security groups, and instances. Let us turn to the architecture of the system. There is the introduction chart of the system. Each instance has its own tasks. At first, we look at the left of the chart, the Demo 1 instance, which deploys the cheater harvest application to collect data from cheaters, and then turn to the middle of the chart. The rest of the 3 instances consist of the CouchDB cluster to save data. Finally, we can focus on Demo 4. It's set as a CouchDB member. A web server is deployed at this instance for visualizing the analysis results. Basically, all applications run in instances are as Docker containers. As we know, Docker can make complications separate from infrastructure, which can simplify the development process. Now, let us go into each instance and see the application operation situation. In the Demo 1, we can see that there are 3 cheater harvest applications. In these applications, we use Chippy as the tool to collect cheats, and we have 2 approaches to do this. The first approach is using Chippy's search API to find cheats in the past 7 days. We set a list of keywords as filter. Because our topic is related to COVID-19, so we set out keywords to the terms that are relevant to COVID-19 like such coronavirus, COVID-19 epidemic as such. The other approach is using Twitter streamers to collect real-time tweets in Australia as supplementary. Then turn to the Demo 2 and Demo 3. They both have a CouchDB container to save data, which we get from the Demo 1 instance. I will show you later about the CouchDB. Finally, let us see the Demo 4. It's set as a CouchDB member, an Nginx server with web pages. Also is deployed in this instance for visualizing the data analysis results, and this part will be introduced in details in later session. Now, let's talk about the CouchDB cluster. In the cheater harvest, we set the search region to Australia because we are more interested in the situation in Australia, and the data could be used as comparisons to the data from Orbit, which is the database COVID-19 AU second. We also collect traces outside Australia as some comparison datasets, which is COVID-19 Global. We collect both traces in English and non-English so as to find connections or relationships that apart from the people speaking English. Who else cares about the topic the most? COVID-19 AU with other language and COVID-19 Global with other language. It's a database to save this data. Also, the real-time cheats is for the real-time cheats in Australia. In addition, we also build some rules for database, such as flow text, hashtag, location, and place, to accelerate the data reading speed and point out the key information. Finally, let's talk about our interactive dashboard. It's designed to help you get your insights at a glance. We use Apache eChat, which is a powerful interactive chatting and visualization library for browser, to visualize data with report charts and dashboard complements. As you can see, there are 5 charts on the page. The first chart is to display the number of chips and convert cases by state. You could obtain the exact data by selecting the exact state, estimate and compare the ratio of chips to commit lighting convert cases of each state, or just observe single-class data. Besides, the original data could be shown as a table. The chart could be shown as a pure line chart or bar chart, and all charts could be downloaded by using Toolbox component. The second chart is to display the top 10 hashtags contained in chips. Cause we intend to know which hashtag have high numbers of occurrences when the topic comes to COVID-19. Any hashtag containing COVID on coronavirus has been excluded. You would notice several familiar hashtags in Australia, such as Auspol, 7 News, and 9 News, while you could also see some novel hashtags, such as herd immunity, pandemic, and Kawasaki. The third chart is to display the top 10 languages used in chips. It can be asserted that English would take the first place in the chart, so we could just focus on other languages. The results shows Spanish chips account for half all chips. You could obtain the exact number and the percentage if you select an exact category. The fourth chart is a text cloud generated with the content of chips. This format is useful for quickly perceiving the most prominent terms to determine its relative prominence. Bigger the word is, the higher frequency it has in the content of chips. The data from the fifth chart is from Orbit. It shows the population of each state of Australia in 2017. This chart could be connected with the first chart to show the ratio of the convert cases to population and the ratio of chips to population. Further research could be conducted to analyze the relationship between these several variables. To make the web page render well on a variety of devices and window or screen sizes, we use medium queries to implement responsive web design. That means you could access to this page via several different kinds of devices, such as your laptop, iPad, and iPhone. In that case, the agility of this dashboard could be improved and best practice could be accessed. That's all of our video. Thank you for watching.